Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to GBear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. I just gave the girls some more greens. They're in for the night now, and they're just having a good old time picking away at all those greens. They'll enjoy themselves. I hope you can hear me as I walk, because the wind has picked up a little bit here, and the skies have clouded in a little bit. Today was one of those days where I got some things done this morning, and I shot that video earlier showing you the flowers, and I got some responses on that. I'll check those on my apps to see if I recognize any of those. I did get a request to let somebody know what kind of transformer I'm using for my garden here, or my not my garden, my electricity. So I promised, so you wouldn't have to go looking all through all the videos, I promised I would post that. So let me get this door opened here. I just got back from town, so everything is locked up. All right, here we go. What I use is the power jack. And sorry, I got a bunch of stuff on here that I've been using. Okay, so this is power jack. I'm sorry it's upside down, but I'm sure you can still make it out. 8,000 watt low frequency. Okay, so this is the LFPSW 8000, 120 amp. All right, now this goes up to a 32,000 watt surge, peak surge. And let me see if I can flip this around and give you the website. And let's see, there we go. Get it up a little higher. All right, there's the website. And I ended up buying this off of eBay. And I bought the first one. And this is what you want to make sure. I bought the first one, and it was modified sine wave. No good. It looks just like this one, but it's 8,000 to 16,000 modified. Okay, so that was an off-grid unit. This is a grid tie unit. And you'll see over here, it's got 220 volts or to 240 volts. Okay, and I've got multiple wires tied into each one. These are number 6s. So I put 2 6s on leg 1, 2 6s on leg 2, and 2 6s on the neutral. And then that ties right into your circuit panel, just like your incoming power would. Now this is the one you want to get. It's modified now. I had another guy that just bought one after he saw which one I'm using. But he bought the newer one, and it has a fan in the top. I had to put an extra fan here to suck air in, and another fan here, which I turn on by just hitting this right there. And both those fans kick on. And this blows air down on this side, and this one blows air on this side to keep this thing cool, because I use a lot of electricity in here. All right. Right now, my turbine is, or my PMA is making 83 watts or so. The winds aren't that strong, but I'm getting like 4 to 5 amps out of there. Not bad. It's okay for the... I've got plenty of power here. You can see I'm at 13.4 on my battery banks. So this is the one that you want. And the other thing that I want to mention to that individual is that it's also important that your battery banks at 12 volts have a very high amp hours rating. So each one of these batteries is 232 amp hours. That's why I went with these. But I've got them tied, they're 6 volts, so I got 2 of them tied together to make a 12 volt. And that increases the voltage, but not the amperage. So the amperage, when you tie 2 together, by going positive to negative across them like this, or we can get up a little higher. going from positive to negative across two batteries. And then that leaves me a positive and a negative, poles to make it a 12-volt battery. That stays at 232 amp hours. The amps don't go up when you do it that way. But the amps do go up when you tie them in parallel like this. Positive to positive to positive to positive, so forth. The negative, so that increases your amps. So, that being said, I think I've covered everything I need to cover. I'm also supposed to post the information as to who delivers my water for me, and I will put that in the comment section below. I'll have it all already. I've got to look it up on my phone to see the names and numbers. And I don't know if they do every place or not, but I know that they do this place. So those are the people that could help you out. I will be glad to give you their names and numbers. One guy didn't answer calls last year. I think he was on contract to work with the fire department on the wildfires. So he missed out on my water delivery, but I found a second person through one of my neighbors. And the problem with the second person is they come out with 3,700 gallons in a truck. You pay for the whole thing whether you use it or not. So if you're going to use them, you'll want to make sure that you can handle 3,700 gallons of water. So you'd want to make sure, because you want to call when you're down to 500 gallons, you want to make sure that with 37 plus 500, you got 4,200 gallons of capacity. All right? That's all. GBear reminding you, please give me a thumbs up down there. And don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. It's free to subscribe. I'll keep reminding you. Doesn't cost you anything. Just click on the subscribe button, and you can click on the bell, and that'll notify you through email, your registered email with YouTube, as to all new posts that every time I post. All right, GBear signing off.